I invite you to adjust how you're sitting if it would be helpful. You can sit, stand, lie, but find a posture that allows you to feel alert enough and at ease. And give yourself the gift of relaxing a little right from the start. You might let the eyes be downcast or closed. You might sense as you scan through your body where it's possible to let go a little. Just give yourself that gift of letting go a bit. Maybe for you, it's the shoulders. A lot of us, you might see if you can let the shoulders fall away from the neck. You might feel the shoulders from the inside out and sense it kind of dissolving, ice to water, water to gas. You might consciously soften your hands and then soften again and feel from the inside out the aliveness that's here. Just noticing the more we relax, the more we can feel. You might feel like an openness in the chest. And then relaxing the abdominal area, letting this next breath be received in a softening belly. This breath. And now this one. And again. Beginning to let that ease move through the body. Feeling the legs, the length, the volume, the weight of the legs, the feet contacting the floor. So that if you widen the attention, you can sense your body as a field of sensation. And in this field of sensation, you might notice the stream of the breath. And perhaps sense you can relax even more with the inflow. Let go more with the outflow. Noticing the quality of presence that's here. How much more perhaps than when you began. Letting all your senses be awake. Allowing sounds to wash through. And listening to and feeling the sensations in the body. Feeling the heart. And it's from this presence to scan your life a bit and sense where there might be some separation, distance with another, perhaps where you're reacting with either resentment or blame, anger. So where there's something between you and open-heartedness. Some situation with a particular person where you get reactive and you'd like to respond from a more awake, open-hearted awareness. It might be a difficult situation with a child or parent, partner, friend, work colleague. And as if you're watching a movie, just tune into the situation, just watching it unfold till you get to the frame where you get most emotionally stuck, where you get reactive. When you get to that frame, kind of freeze it so you can see what you're seeing. Perhaps look on the person's face, hear the words being said. Let yourself feel in the thick of it, so you're experiencing fully what's happening inside you when you get triggered and then when you react in ways you regret. You might even notice what you're believing in those moments, how it all seems, the view from your upset part of you. And how that makes you feel, what feelings here, what you feel inclined to say or do in that situation. And now consciously pause. Just say, okay, pausing. And imagine that you could step away and be instantly transported to a very peaceful, safe space. It could be a space you're familiar with or that you're imagining. An outdoor, beautiful space, indoor sanctuary. Let yourself be transported and take 3 full breaths. As if you could breathe in for 5 seconds, breathe out for 5 seconds. Long, slow breath. And sense that in this space you're about to meet a being who's very wise and filled with compassion. It could be your own high self, the bodhisattva that you're evolving into. Or it could be Kuan Yin, the bodhisattva of compassion, or Mother Mary, or Jesus. Could be someone you know personally who's wise and loving, a grandmother or a child. Could be your dog. Just sense who's here, who wants to appear. And just know that this being wants to help you get in touch with your own heart, and that they're going to take over for a while by inhabiting your body, your energy, your perspectives. And just notice their energy, their clarity, their kindness entering you. And you become the invisible witness. So let yourself be filled with the energy and consciousness of this awakened being, this wise, loving being. And notice what it's like. how that experience in your body is, how it changes with this compassionate presence. What happens to your heart and your mind? And notice now how this being is taking in the situation that you were reflecting on. How this being is taking it in and what their deepest intention or aspiration would be for this situation. This being that is filling you, what is the aspiration of a wise heart in this situation? What do you wish would unfold from this wise beingness? And as you look through these eyes of wisdom and with this heart of compassion, just notice what you see about your own small self in the situation. Really, the hurts or fears or unmet needs that are driving the reactivity. Notice how they can be held kindly. Sense this being's wish for your healing. And sense through the eyes of this being, the eyes of wisdom and the heart of compassion, the other person. Just seeing clearly how they are caught in their vulnerability. And with that, the wish for their healing. And continuing as a witness, sense this wise being transporting back into the situation of the conflict or distancing. And just imagine how this being might respond. Imagine the new possibilities for responding. And as you finish, go back to the place where you found that being, this sacred space. You can switch again so that you're breathing and feeling yourself inhabiting your body now, your heart, your senses. And now listen. This being is going to whisper in your ears some words of advice, a reminder, a message, something valuable for you to remember. What's the message? And you might imagine how in the days and months to come, when the situation arises, that you can pause and remember what matters, that you can have access to the wisdom of your heart.